What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing here, back with another video. And in today's video, guys, we are here with the Heroes Arena Masters Guide. In today's video, we're going to be going over the teams that I was able to use to clear each of the towers of Heroes Arena Master, and we're going to be going over the strategy that I went about it as well, so that you guys are able to clear each of the towers for Heroes Arena for Masters. So if you guys do enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as we are on the road to that 51,000 subscribers. Guys, we're only like 200 subs away. Make sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already. And with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk the Heroes Arena this season, or this time around. Now, in terms of the actual rewards you're going to be able to get, guys, from this season, it's pretty much the same as before. They did add the new legend difficulty, and we'll talk about that once I do a dedicated video on legend difficulty itself. But yeah, I mean, you know, Masters difficulty is what we're doing in today's video. I think the rewards for Masters is pretty good for like the, you know, the general player that's just kind of playing Grand Cross. I think this is the most accessible one you can do. You do get 4 diamonds per actual box, so every clear you do on Master, you get 4 diamonds. So that's going to be 12 diamonds a week, which is pretty good overall. Now, in comparison to the max amount of rewards you can get from like legend difficulty, legend is going to give you 18 diamonds, right? Because you get 6, 12, 18. So it is only 4 diamonds more. Is that really something that you're going to think, is it worth? Probably not at the end of the day. And I mean, the amount of coins you're getting from Heroes Arena as well, guys, I think is improved as well, because you do get more from the score reward when you do your clear, right? So you are going to get a lot more overall. So yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of LR coins, I think you're always able to pretty much get all 100 from this Heroes Arena, even if you're just doing Masters for every week. You know, it might be a little bit close, actually, you know, you don't have to see, but I think you would at least get around like 70 coins, right? Like, I think that's still solid and definitely worth doing for majority of you guys. So, alright guys, with that out of the way, let's talk about the teams that we used in today's video, and then I'll show you guys the clip that we did of the run. So, the first team that we had here on Tower 1 is going to be Human Team. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, we're bringing LR Bond, and if you guys know, LR Bond is a cheat code in this fight. He is super insane. You know, he does a ton of damage. I ran him on attack crit damage, and then this is the gear for the rest of the team. So we had HP defense on the rest. And yeah, in terms of the card set, guys, we are on the attack card set. So let me actually show you guys the clip now of me doing the first tower, and then we'll move on to the next one. So yeah, I mean, we'll do kind of like a little bit of a reaction, right? Like, I'll go through and I'll show you guys you know, what I was able to do in terms of my run. So yeah, pretty straightforward though, guys, in terms of this team. Guess what you got to do with this team? You do AoE, or you do extort AoE Bond, and then you win, right? That's for the most part. Like, almost every fight is gonna be that easy, right? Extort AoE. And so yeah, I mean, you know, I would say, like, honestly, this is probably the best team for just going first Heroes Arena ever. Just because of the fact that you do that extort and you steal all their stats, and you just one-shot them with like a revenge kill, I guess, right? It's really, really strong. So yeah, I mean, LR Bond, obviously humans is a staple. You're just gonna go through and you're gonna click the extort into the AoE. Very, very straightforward, guys, and that's all you're really gonna see with the rest of this in this run. So yeah, I mean, you know, again, even against this team right here, same exact thing, but I made sure to do a single target with Escanor, because we do have that that Baldur left over, right? But yeah, I mean, you know, he's gonna die regardless, and you get the kill. Very, very straightforward again with that fight right there. Now, moving on to the next fight of the tower, you have the King team, which, you know, again, same exact thing, guys. I feel like we don't have to really, you know, state exactly the strategy here. I mean, it's super straightforward. But yeah, I mean, we're doing AoE, and right here I actually decided to go with Escanor AoE before the Bond, just to break the shield, and then Bond right there would kill through. But I don't think we really needed to do that, honestly. I think it probably would have just killed regardless. But yeah, super strong, man. I do think that Human Team is probably the best going first team in Heroes Arena in general now. I'm always going to recommend this team, and especially with how good Bond is in this fight. I mean, you know, why not, right? Like, he's always going to be a super dominant character in this. So, yeah, I mean, look at that, right? Like, that's crazy. The fact that he's able to do that, I think, is just is a testament to how good he is. So, yeah, right there, guys. We have one more fight left over, which is Unknown. And then we're pretty much done this tower. So yeah, very straightforward. All you got to do is click extort AoE for the most part. There's obviously like a few turns where you want to do like another card after, or whatever the case. But yeah, very straightforward, guys. I mean, look at that. Super easy. So that is going to be tower 1 right there. Now, moving on to the tower 2, in terms of we actually ran for that. On tower 2, I ran Unknown team. Now, this team right here, I tried to not use any collab characters because I wanted it to be more accessible for you guys that have characters like this. But we have LR Lolly Merlin, you have Red Tier, Blue Nanashi, and then also the what is it, Sobnok right there, right? So yeah, for the card set, we are rocking the attack card set for human unknown. This is going to give us 3% attack. I also ran that on the human team we had here as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? Here, let me actually just make sure that I did. Yeah, exactly, same exact thing, right? Because you can use it on both unknowns or humans. It just kind of depends on what you're rocking. But yeah, in terms of the gear, we ran attack crit damage everybody except Nanashi. Because you do actually need the damage in this fight, guys, and I really do expect you to, you know, have this type of damage. Also, another thing I forgot to mention too is I'm not running links on this fight so that you guys are able to see that my whale account even without the links, and for you guys that have links that can run them, because you can run links on this fight, right? Bear that in mind. I only run no links on my account so that it's more relatable, I guess, so you guys are able to do it too, so you don't think just because I'm a whale I'm able to do it. Like if I had a link on Merlin, even on my free-to-play account, I'm getting like very comparable stats right there to what my Merlin's able to do. So just kind of bear that in mind, guys. Like this goes for all the runs that I did on this fight. I did not run any links so that it's more relatable. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this team though anyway. So gear wise, attack rate damage on the DPSs, HP defense on Nanashi, and yeah, let's talk about what we did in the clip here. So yeah, loading into the fight here, let me skip through. Yeah, so starting off with the first fight of the tower. So this is going to be against the human team, and yeah, I mean, same thing with this team as with Bond, except you got Merlin AoE, and then you either do tier AoE or you go for the or you go for the single target with Merlin at the very end to hit the strongest character on the opposing team. For this fight right here, guys, I really didn't think I needed to use a quadruple or a triple AoE, I guess, right? I went with the single target just to kill the what was it, the Naofumi, right? Because I do think Naofumi would have been a little bit of a threat if he got his stance off, but as long as you make sure to kill him off, you're gonna be good, and that's gonna be that tower right there. Pretty straightforward for that one. And yeah, I mean, this one definitely takes a little bit more thinking, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's still a very good team, and you're gonna be able to clear it through for the most part. Now this one right here is definitely gonna be one of the harder fights of the entire thing, because it's a little RNG. You will have to get a little bit lucky with this one, guys. So right here, I do go with the tier AoE first, because I'm like, okay, we want to get as much damage in with him first. But yeah, right there, as you guys saw, I procced invincibility on the Mazino, and right there, because we did do that, it actually does mess with us a little bit. Now he's actually going to be able to use Mazino cards to damage our team. I do also have Sabnok there to taunt, but again, Escanor can like stop that, so you have to be a little bit wary. Right there, he did not go for a Mazino card because he got a merge on Nasians. So yeah, a little bit lucky right there, but again, this is kind of just how it's going to be with Masters. You got to get a little bit lucky, but going first, you'll be completely fine. I don't think you'll have too many issues at all. So yeah, moving on, next tower, same thing, you know, same kind of strategy here. AoE with Merlin always first, and then you go with the other AoEs. I usually do that if there's no shield. Like if there's a shield, I'll always like tier first. That's why against Mazino, I went with the tier AoE first. But yeah, against like something like this, you guys get the idea, right? Pretty much the AoEs. So yeah, we can skip through this because we just get the kill. And then we move on to the next tower here. This is against Goddesses. Yeah, again, you know, same kind of idea, right? It's super straightforward with a lot of these teams, guys. The teams that I do make for you guys are made to be as accessible and as easy to use as possible, right? You know, you're just doing the triple AoEs and you're getting out of the way, right? Like it's super straightforward. So right here, yeah, I mean, triple AoE was not enough to kill, but you're not going to take any damage because you got the taunt on Sabnok right there, and you have the damage reduction and defense related stats from Nanashi. So you're really going to have no issue. You know, you kill that following character, and then you just kill, you know, the Elizabeth and the Mael. Very, you know, easy to do. So all right, now moving off of that, we got the final fight. This is against Unknowns, right, with Rimuru. Yeah, I mean, this one I think was also a one turn as well. So yeah, like first two towers, guys, I think are probably your easier ones, and then the last one we'll talk about will be a little bit more difficult, and we'll talk about exactly what team I was rocking. So yeah, so that's gonna be tower 2 right there, guys. So moving on to tower 3. Now for tower 3 right here, you guys will see this is the team that I rocked, and on the game right now, I do not have that team available on this side because the team that I ran in that part actually did die later on. So this is the second team that we use in this tower. So this is 4 teams, but again, guys, there's no team amount anymore. You know, you don't have to run a certain amount of teams to get a certain amount of rewards. You always just get the amount. So yeah, I ran you know, fairy team right here. You know, you have LR King, you have Green Elaine, Lancelot, and then you also do have the Gloxinia. So yeah, For the most part, this is definitely, like, I don't know. I mean, this is probably the most expensive team to run of the runs that I showed you guys so far. But yeah, I mean, this one's definitely going to be very good. HP defense, attack crit, HP defense, pretty standard stuff. You also have the fairy cards right there, so if you guys don't know what it does, it's going to increase allies attack by 5% for each debuff, and then you get basic stats when there's a fairy ally on the team for every debuff as well. So yeah, very, very straightforward in terms of like what we're rocking for this team. And so yeah, you guys can kind of see what we did for the fight. So right here, I checked to see if Baldur had Ludo Link, and he did. So I could not go with King instantly if I wanted to get damage off. So I was like, okay, let's just go for the attack related up with Elaine, and then we'll do the attack with Lancelot into AoE. Remember, Lancelot is going to do a lot of damage on the AoE because of the fact that he gets the boosted damage on that one character you're attacking. And you want to make sure you kill Baldur first because his counters are going to start building up his defense related and basic stats for the team, and you do not want that. So that is definitely something you want to prioritize early on. So right here, yeah, I mean, you know, we definitely want to kill, you know, Thor in one hit, because if we don't kill Thor in one hit, she's actually going to get the, what's it called, the invincibility, like, for the rest of the turn, right? So we definitely don't want that to happen. We just want to get the kill. So we go with the King attack card, and then we go with the King follow-up attack card as well. So yeah, very good stuff right there, guys. Nanashi does go for the delete, which deletes my heal cards. We don't get a top deck, but we can still lifesteal with King as we attack with him again on the top deck, and we're good to go. So that is going to be that first fight right there. Now moving into the next fight, this one right here. Oh no, I think this one was pretty easy as well. I don't think we had too many issues with this one either. Yeah. A lot of these fights, like with the teams that you rock here, guys, are going to be pretty easy, but then there's some that can definitely mess you up depending on RNG, and we'll kind of talk about that once we get to it. But yeah, right there, we actually killed the Bond, and then AoE from Lancelot there does kill them through the shield, so really, really good damage right there. And then yeah, we move into the next fight. It's against Milim. Milim, definitely a bigger threat than most characters, and I think this is where I got a little bit unlucky in terms of how this panned out. But yeah, the idea was here, guys, that we went for the Petrify onto the Sobnok so that we could focus down Milim, but I did too much damage and I killed Sobnok. So guess what that does to Milim? Unfortunately, that does leave Milim alive, and because of that, Milim lives and gets the kill on my lane. So that is honestly a mistake on my part. Like, if I like triple single targeted the Milim at that point, I think I would have been fine. But I think just the extra damage that I did kind of messed me up right there, right? Like, it was definitely a little bit unfortunate. We do lose a lane there. And so yeah, moving into the next fight, we got to get a little bit lucky with you know, some card draw, and we have to do a little bit better. Yeah, that's why at the very end I do switch to the demon team, just so that I'm able to beat the rest of these fights very, very easily and not have to waste time with you know, fairies here now that they kind of lost their 4th team member, and we are going 2nd as well now. So yeah, I mean, obviously is a lot more annoying to deal with. So yeah, right here I'm like, okay, the biggest threat is definitely going to be Arthur, especially if he gets a top deck merge or anything like that. So we wanted to make sure that we kill him as quick as possible. So yeah, I mean, you know, pretty straightforward what we're trying to do here, guys. And yeah, I mean, this is just kind of like a grindy out match. Like, you know, you have to really kind of stall these out when you do lose a teammate, but you know, there's some stages where you can just kind of push through and win regardless. But yeah, right there I go for the Lancelot AoE that kills Escanor right there because the extra damage. And then yeah, it's only gonna be Sigurd and Aaron there. And I mean, yeah, guys, like, you don't even have to really see the rest of this. Like, this is pretty free, right? They just die. So double single target from Lancelot is gonna kill. So yeah, right there. And then yeah, we get into the last fight here, which I'm gonna let you guys know right now, the Lancelot was not able to do it. So I'll kind of skip through a little bit here, guys, but pretty much I just could not deal any damage. I even tried my AoE here. I guess I'll show you guys like what the AoE is looking like in terms of damage, or the single target first and then into AoE. So yeah, right there, decent amount. But then when I go for the AoE on this turn, you'll see I can't even break shield because of the Ludo shield, right? It's too annoying. So I'm like, okay, we back out, we get a new team, and yeah, I mean, the new team right here, guys, is going to be the Demon team. And so yeah, I mean, Demon team was a team I used to run in the past. It's not good enough to clear all the stages anymore, but if it's just a one like tower that you need to beat, then this is definitely a team that can get it done. So we have DK Melly, Esterosa, you know, Ominous Nebula, and then we do also have the Demon Cusack. And in terms of the gear here on the characters, we're just rocking attack crit on Meliodas, and then everyone else is going to be HP defense. Pretty standard stuff. We do also have the Demon Allies damage dealt. So alright, now I'll let you guys enjoy the actual clip here. So let's skip into the battle. And yeah, I mean, again, guys, like, if it's just one fight, like, this team is easily going to be able to do it. Just because you do so much damage with Meliodas that you're going to, you know, at least get 1 or 2 kills. right? His AoE just does so much when you get all the seeds at the end right there. So yeah, I mean, and then from this point in the game, like, you know, Mile can't do anything, Liz can't do anything, we just get the kill and we're good to go. So yeah, I mean, definitely a harder Masters season, I would say, overall, guys. Definitely a lot harder than the regular Masters seasons. But that is going to be it right there, guys, for Heroes Arena Masters. We do get all 3 of the towers cleared, and you get 105 coins, and you get the 3 boxes. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. But that is going to be Heroes Arena Masters right there. And I'll definitely have the other videos as well, guys, of Champion, Challenger, and even Legend difficulty as well. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you do want to see other, you know, Heroes Arena difficulties. But yeah, with that out of the way, man, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.